Okay. I just want to say before I start, all of your signs are incredible. That's just, that level of art, I could never do that. That's amazing. So my dad introduced me. I'm bringing greetings from the Provincial Advocate for Children and Youth. Today I bring you his greetings and a message of support. Erwin is a great friend and advocate for all children in Ontario. I'd like to mention that we have a report titled "We Have Something to Say" that is being released next week on the 10th, and it expresses the real lived experiences of children in Ontario with disabilities. In a press release he issued last week, he said that we should all aspire to become a province where a child in need receives what they need, when and where they need it. We are not there yet. He's right about that. Let me get one thing straight. The changes that the autism program that the Liberal government has proposed do not affect me or my brother, who also has autism. My family is in this fight because we will not sit idly by while other families who are now where we have been struggle. There are children in Ontario who have spent well over half their lives on wait lists for IBI. There are children in Ontario who, for the entire time the government deems them eligible to get IBI, have been on a wait list. And now, once they turn 5, the government plans to send them away to an uncertain future where they may not have the verbal, physical, social, or emotional skills they need to reach their full potential. Autistic kids are often victims of bullying because they don't have those skills. I'm living proof of that. IBI will give them these skills. This should be obvious by now. And it does work after 5. Children with autism are sitting by as their parents are losing time, money, and energy while they fight to get therapy for their kids. This is not the province we should aspire to be.
Yeah, you tell them, Clara.
The $8,000 that the government will give families who are being cut off as compensation is a nickel compared to what they need.
Yeah.
1 year of IBI therapy in Ontario, on average, costs $60,000, which is more than a year's pay for some families. The Ontario Autism Program is tearing apart the finances of families with autistic kids. Not all of us are filthy rich. Not all of us live in an area where we have access to the resources we need. In fact, most of us don't. We need a change to the autism program that will make it easier and faster for families to access IBI for their kids. That change? Direct funding. It will save the government 66% of the money they are currently spending, and it will give more families quicker access to IBI for their kids. These are proven facts. I believe nobody knows an autistic child better than their parents. No clinical expert, no therapist, no researcher knows an autistic child better than their parents. And I hope that parents of autistic children across Ontario will agree with me when I say this. Direct funding is the only easy and sensible option for change to the Ontario Autism Program. Have you ever heard the expression, when someone is waiting for something, "I'm not getting any older here"? Yeah, well, guess what? We are getting older. Children with autism are getting older, getting closer to the age cutoff as they wait for IBI. If I had a nickel for every time I've heard the word waitlist in my nearly 14 years of existing as an autistic kid in Ontario, I would probably have enough to actually afford IBI. So why don't we have direct funding in Ontario? It seems like Kathleen Wynne is only listening to her hand-picked expert panel to make the decision to lower the age cutoff. But I can tell you for a fact that there was not a single board-certified behavior analyst on that panel. Every one of them who applied to be on the panel was turned down. This just proves we need more people in the Ontario Autism Program who actually know what they're doing to these kids. We need an easily accessible, affordable, sensible option for IBI for autistic children. We need direct funding. So in conclusion, and this is directly to Kathleen Wynn, please listen to me and listen to the parents of these kids. After all, they know their kids so much better than any of your clinical experts. Listen to the real experts here and bring direct funding into effect in the Ontario Autism Program so that these children, my brothers and sisters, can reach their fullest potential. Thank you.
Group hug.
So all that's missing is the mic drop.
Not sure that's possible.
Well, they put it on this
It
thing.
was probably red coated.
All right, so I'm just going to stand back and be really